The Scary Stories Behind FNAF, Fazbear Frights Anthology. Five Nights at Freddy's, FNAF has become an iconic horror franchise known for its eerie animatronics and dark, convoluted lore. But beyond the jump scares and cryptic messages of the main games, one part of the FNAF universe delves even deeper into the macabre. The Fazbear Frights Anthology. This book series, comprising 11 terrifying volumes, takes fans on spine-chilling journeys for new characters and twisted stories, adding layers of horror that go beyond the pizza parlor of Freddy Fazbear's. These short stories capture the essence of what makes FNAF truly terrifying: fear of the unknown, twisted technology, and childhood nightmares that brought to life. Let's take a look at some of the scariest tales within the Fazbear Frights books. Number 1, Into the Pit. The very first story of the anthology sets the tone for the rest. Oswald, a boy bored with his life in a dead-end town, stumbles upon a time-traveling ball pit that transforms him back to Freddy Fazbear's in his heyday. But this isn't the bright, happy place of childhood birthday parties. It's the nightmare version of the pizzeria, where something far worse than malfunctioning animatronics lurks. The imagery of Oswald trapped in the pit of the past he can't escape from, when monstrous versions of characters place on their fears of getting caught in a horrifying loop with no way out. Number 2, To Be Beautiful. This story tackles its themes of insecurity and vanity in a uniquely terrifying way. Sarah, a girl who wishes to be beautiful, finds her player's answer when she encounters a strange robot named Eleanor. Eleanor promises to make Sarah's dream come true in exchange for her trust. But as Sarah begins to notice the improvements to her appearance, the horror builds when she realizes the transformation isn't exactly what she expected. The story is a chilling reminder of the dangers of wanting perfection at any cost, with a horror twist that leaves readers deeply unsettled. Number 3, Count the Ways. Mixing the familiar with the bizarre, Count the Ways puts readers in the shoes of Millie, a teenager who wants to escape her life so badly that she hides in the decapitated head of Funtime Freddy. What starts as a desperate act to avoid reality becomes a twisted game as Funtime Freddy offers her the macabre choice: how would she like to die? This story taps into the fear of lost control and how far despair can drive someone. The tension mounts as Millie is forced to confront her darkest thoughts in their captor's cruel game at life and death. Number 4, Fetch. One of our more grotesque stories in the anthology. Fetch introduces a robotic dog named Fetch that goes far beyond being a playful pet. When Greg and his friends discover Fetch in an abandoned Freddy Fazbear's, they were excited at the novelty of an old animatronic, but Fetch soon proves to be much more sinister than they imagined. The story mixes technology gone wrong with body horror, as Fetch's ability takes a dark turn, fulfilling commands in gruesome, unexpected ways. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of an advanced AI, driven by disturbing imagery of man versus machine. Number 5, The Breaking Wheel. Taking body horror to the next level, The Breaking Wheel centers around Reed, a bully who learns a harrowing lesson when he becomes trapped in a nightmarish machine designed for torment. His body is systematically broken down in ways that are both terrifying and discoveringly literal, showing the dangers of cruelty and unchecked power. The slow burn in Reed's realization of his fate and the detailed descriptions of his suffering make this one of the most viscerally unsettling stories in the Fazbear Frights series. Number 6, The Cliffs. This story adds a psychological horror twist. Robert, a man grieving over the loss of his child, began seeing visions of his son in strange places, including a new attraction at Freddy Fazbear's. Haunted by guilt and the inability to move on, Robert's mental state deteriorates as he tries to decipher what's real and what's not. This story plays on the fear of losing loved ones, and the toll grief can take out a person's mind, making it one of the most emotionally disturbing entries in the anthology. And number 7, The Puppet Carver. One of the most terrifying additions in the Fazbear Frights series, the Puppet Carver delves into the idea of sacrificing humanity for machinery. After a machine meant to carve puppets go awry, the people controlling it learn the horrifying cost of their obsession. As the machine starts behaving erratically, dismembering rather than crafting, the story evolves into a horrifying metaphor about losing control over creations. It's a classic Frankenstein-like tale, but with the added creepiness of Freddy Fazbear's trademark eeriness. Conclusion: Fazbear Frights Anthology elevates the horror of FNAF beyond simple jump scares. It explores deep-seated fears of losing control, body horror, psychological trauma, and even the consequences of your own technological advancements. Each story introduces new layers of dread that linger long after the final page, providing fresh nightmares for fans of the franchise. With every tale of the Fazbear Frights series, FNAF cements its place in the horror genre as a multimedia universe that delivers terror not just in the games but in its rich, disturbing narratives as well. So if you dare, dive into the world of Fazbear Frights, but be prepared to leave the light on. Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fans, lovers. If you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori. Today, your next thrilling adventure awaits. Right, hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.